Alright guys, today we're filling out IRS Form 2553. That's the form you need if you want your LLC or corporation to be taxed as an S corporation. Don't worry, it looks scarier than it really is. I'll break down every section in plain English so you don't have to waste money hiring someone to do it for you. Page 1, Basic Information. Top section, Name, Address, EIN, Date, State. Here you just put in your company's legal name exactly how it appears on your state papers. Write your mailing address, your EIN, that's your tax ID number. If you don't have one yet, go to irs.gov and grab one. It's free. Then fill in the date you actually formed the company and the state you filed it in. Line D, change of name or address. If you've recently changed your company name or address since you got your EIN, check the box. If not, just skip it. Effective date of election. This is super important. This is the date you want your S Corp election to kick in. Most people want it to start January 1st of the current year. For example, if it's 2025, you'd write 1/1/2025. If you're filing later in the year, you can still backdate to January 1st, but you'll need to check the late election section later. Line F, tax year. Here, just select calendar year unless you've got some complicated reason for a fiscal year. Calendar year just means your tax year runs January 1st through December 31st, which is how most small businesses do it. Line G, family members. Skip this one unless you've got a big company with 100 shareholders. Most small LLCs don't. Line H, contact person. This is the IRS's point of contact. It can be you or whoever handles your taxes. Put the name, phone number, and title. If you miss the deadline, this is where you check the box and explain why. The IRS is actually pretty chill if you had a reasonable excuse, like you didn't know or your accountant forgot, as long as you've been filing your taxes as if you were an S Corp already. Signature. Finally, sign and date it. You, the owner, are considered the officer here. Congrats, that's page 1 done. Page 2, shareholder consent. This is where all the owners or members sign to agree to the S Corp election. If you're the only owner, you just fill it out once with your name, address, social security number, and how much of the company you own. 100%, then you sign. If you've got partners, every single one has to do the same for their share or the IRS will reject the form. Page 3, fiscal year, part 2. Most of you will leave this blank. It's only if you want a tax year that doesn't end on December 31st. If you don't know what that means, you probably don't need it. Just skip. Page 4, special cases. Part 3, trusts. This only applies if your company's stock or ownership is in a trust. Most of you don't need to touch this. Part 4, late election relief. Okay, this is the spot I mentioned earlier. If you miss the IRS deadline, which is within 2 months and 15 days of forming your company or starting your tax year, you can still check here and attach a little statement saying, hey, I intended to file this on time, here's why I didn't. Usually they'll accept it if you've been treating your company like an S Corp anyway. And that's it. You've officially filled out Form 2553 by yourself. No registered agent, no expensive CPA needed, just you and a pen. Mail or fax this to the IRS office for your state and wait for their confirmation letter. That's when you're officially an S corporation.